Amara's village was a picturesque settlement nestled amidst rolling grasslands, where the golden fields swayed like waves in the wind. At its heart stood the great baobab tree, its massive trunk and sprawling branches providing shade and sanctuary to those who sought wisdom, solace, or love. The village was composed of neatly arranged huts with thatched roofs, their walls made of sun-baked clay, painted in earthy hues that blended harmoniously with the landscape. The people of the village were hardworking and kind, living in harmony with nature. Farmers cultivated maize and millet, while artisans crafted pottery, woven fabrics, and intricate beadwork that adorned the marketplace. Children played along the narrow dirt paths, their laughter echoing through the air, while the elders gathered around the fire at dusk, sharing stories of ancestors and the spirits of the land. A river meandered near the village, its crystal-clear waters sustaining life, providing fish for the villagers and a place for animals to drink. Every evening, the sky was painted in vibrant shades of orange and pink as the sun set over the horizon. It was a place of peace, where community and tradition were deeply cherished. Though small, the village thrived, held together by the love and loyalty of its people. Amara is a kind-hearted and wise young woman, deeply devoted to true love over wealth or status. She is loyal and steadfast, staying faithful to Jabari despite Kojo's attempts to separate them. Her resilient and patient nature is shown through her unwavering weight by the baobab tree, even when circumstances seemed hopeless. Amara's romantic and selfless spirit embodies the essence of true love, one that is willing to endure hardships for the sake of the heart. Her story makes her a symbol of eternal love and devotion, inspiring future generations. Jabari. A humble but brave hunter who deeply loves Amara. He is falsely accused and banished but fights to clear his name. His return to Amara proves that love endures even through hardship. Kojo, the chief's arrogant and wealthy son. He desires Amara for her beauty and offers her luxury, but his greed and jealousy lead him to falsely accuse Jabari, causing their separation, trials. Long ago, in a village surrounded by golden grasslands, there lived a beautiful maiden named Amara. She was known not just for her beauty but for her kindness, wisdom, and an unshakable heart that valued love over material wealth. Amara's heart belonged to one man alone, Jabari, a humble but brave hunter. Their love was pure and unwavering, a bond nurtured since childhood. A love born under the baobab tree. From the time they were children, Amara and Jabari shared a special connection. They played beneath the great baobab tree at the edge of their village, laughing as they carved their names into its bark. The villagers often saw them sitting beneath its shade, whispering dreams of the future, promising to stand by each other no matter what. Jabari was not wealthy or of noble birth, but he was known for his courage and honesty. As a hunter, he provided for the village, bringing back food during hard times. The elders respected his dedication, and the children admired his tales of the wilderness. But most of all, he was cherished by Amara, who loved him for his kind heart and unwavering spirit. In the same village lived another man, Kojo, the chief's son. Unlike Jabari, Kojo was proud, arrogant, and accustomed to getting whatever he wanted. He wore fine robes of silk, his arms adorned with gold bracelets, and his words were laced with entitlement. When he set his eyes upon Amara, he decided she would be his wife. One evening, Kojo arrived at Amara's home with gifts of gold, fine cloth, and rare spices. "Amara," he declared, "I am the chief's son. I can give you wealth beyond your dreams. Marry me, and you will live in luxury." But Amara did not hesitate. "I do not seek gold," she said gently but firmly. "I seek love that is true." Kojo's face darkened. He was not used to being denied. His anger festered as he stormed away, vowing that if Amara would not come willingly, he would take her by force. Determined to remove Jabari from his path, Kojo devised a cruel scheme. He went to the village elders and spoke lies, claiming that Jabari had stolen from the chief's house. The village had strict laws against theft, and without proof of innocence, Jabari was banished to the wilderness, forced to leave behind everything he loved, including Amara. When Amara heard of this injustice, her heart shattered. She pleaded with the elders, but Kojo's influence was strong, and her cries fell on deaf ears. As Jabari was led away, he called out to her, "Wait for me, Amara. I will return to you." Through tears, Amara nodded. "I will wait for you, Jabari. No matter how long it takes." After Jabari's banishment, Amara was inconsolable. She refused all suitors, rejecting Kojo's advances time and again. Instead, she spent her days at the Baobab tree, the place where she and Jabari had once dreamed of their future. She whispered to its bark, "If I cannot be with Jabari, then I will wait for him here forever." Seasons passed, and still, she remained. The villagers pitied her, while some thought she was foolish, wasting her youth on a love that may never return. But Amara's heart did not waver. Far from the village, Jabari wandered through the wilderness, surviving on his hunting skills. Though life was harsh, he held on to the hope of returning to Amara. He traveled to distant lands, seeking those who could clear his name. Finally, after years of hardship, he found a wise elder in a neighboring village who knew the truth of Kojo's deception. With proof in hand, Jabari made the long journey home. One evening, as the sun set in hues of amber and crimson, a weary traveler arrived at the village gates. It was Jabari. The villagers, shocked at his return, gathered around. When they heard how he had suffered and the truth of Kojo's lies, their anger grew. The elders, ashamed of their mistake, cast Kojo out of the village. But Jabari had no interest in revenge. His only thought was of Amara. "Where is she?" he asked breathlessly. An old woman pointed to the baobab tree. "She has been waiting for you." Jabari ran, his heart pounding. There, beneath the tree, sat Amara, weak from the passing years but still holding on. As he knelt beside her, she opened her eyes and whispered, "I knew you would return." Tears streamed down Jabari's face as he embraced her. "I promised you," he said. "And I always keep my promises." As the moon shone upon them, the baobab's branches swayed as if rejoicing. The villagers, touched by their enduring love, named it the Tree of Eternal Love. From that day on, lovers would gather beneath its shade to pledge their hearts to one another, hoping their love would be as strong and unwavering as Amara and Jabari's. Amara and Jabari's love story became legend, told for generations. Their devotion proved that love, when true, could withstand all trials, distance, deception, and even the test of time. And so, beneath the great baobab tree, where two souls once dreamed of forever, love would always find its way home.